Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris. If you're new here, I am on a GLP-1 weight loss journey, and so today I'm going to tell you this is my week 10, the beginning of week 10 update. I'm on 7.5 milligrams of tirzepatide mixed with B12, and I got it from a company called Trim RX. And to date, I have lost about 20 pounds. So for this week's update, I didn't really lose any weight, but I didn't gain any either. So that's good. And what I have found out, and I'm capturing a lot of data along the way, and I'm tracking all my food. I'm tracking all my workouts and calories out and calories in. And one of the things that I've been doing up to this point is 3 strength training sessions, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And on those, I use kettlebells. I do 3 sets of multiple variation of exercises with kettlebells, and I do that for about 30 minutes. And then I will do 2 cardio sessions on a treadmill, trying to stay in my zone 2. And my zone 2 is 123 beats per minute to 133, so I try to stay in that range. So I do that 3 times a week, and then every other day I'll do 2 or 3 treadmill sessions as well. And I do that for 6 days. So I work out 6 days a week. I rest on Sundays. So that is my entire exercise regimen. For meals, I'm tracking everything, and my daily calories are based at 2016. I'm using an app called Lose It, and I track everything either by barcode, or I take a picture of the meal, or it's got an AI on it. You can tell what you're eating and approximately how much, and it gives you a range. And I've consistently stayed under that 2016 because I work out so much. I'm earning calories back, but I think I top out at about 1,800 calories a day. So that's what I'm doing. And so far it's working. The medication is just a tool like the rest of these things. But one thing I have noticed, and I'm also taking measurements, so I will measure my waist to hip ratio and my abdomen. All of these are shrinking. So whether or not the scale moves, I'm feeling like my clothes are fitting better. I'm feeling like they're getting looser. In fact, I'm down to my last notch on my belt, so I'm going to have to get a new belt soon. So I'm losing, and I think that's the important thing I want to say today is that I've learned that the scale is not the be-all, end-all, and a lot of people depend on it, but there's other things that you can measure, non-scale victories that you can measure. For one thing, I'll give you this. For one thing, the other day I was on the treadmill, and a few months ago I couldn't walk at any faster rate than 3 miles per hour. And the other day I actually started running at 5 miles per hour. It was light jog, but I did intervals of that. I'd up it to 5 miles per hour. I would jog, and I was able to jog for half a mile. That's huge to me because months ago I was not able to do that. So that is an indicator that my cardio health is getting better, my overall health is getting better, and my goal eventually is to be able to run 1 mile without stopping. I saw a stat that said that only 25% of Americans can run nonstop for 1 mile. So you could invert that and say, well, does that mean that 75% of us can't? Maybe. I don't know. You don't necessarily extrapolate from that, but I want to be one of the 25% that can run a mile without stopping. So that's my next fitness goal. Anyway, I just wanted to give you this update. If you're following along, or if you're new here, continue on the journey with me. I've got more challenges I'm going to be doing. I've also got, I'm on Strava now as well, and I've got a couple of my friends who are working out as well. So we're having accountability with each other. We check in a lot. We give each other kudos. So that really helps me mentally to stay focused. And one of them, my buddy Brian, is a very competitive person. So, and I'm not, but he pushes me to be competitive, and that really does help. So, I blabbered on long enough. I just wanted to show you this is beginning week 10. This is what I look like. This area is getting smaller. I feel better. I have energy out the roof. One last thing I want to say with regards to side effects. Nausea, I don't have any nausea. I have an abundance of energy, and the constipation is a constant thing. It's going to be, and so I'm working on fixing that. That's not been too bad so far. I'm able to control it, but it is something to keep in the back of your mind as far as fiber, protein, water, and I'm working through all that, working on that. So that's all. Thank you for watching if you've watched this far, and stay tuned for more as I talk about more subjects. But this is my first subject on this channel, so that's why I'm talking about it. All right, thanks a lot.